We're back here on the Virtual YMCA standalone site example, and we're going to give you a quick tour of the backend. So what I'm going to do here is click on this log in. And if you don't have a login button, you will see this /user/login URL. It would be whatever your site name is over here to the left, and then over to the right, /user/login. Now what you're going to see when this eventually pops up is this is your user page, which doesn't have a lot in it, but you'll notice this new toolbar that shows up at the top. Most of the things that you are going to be looking at are going to be either in the content section, the structure section, or the Virtual Y section, and this will only appear if you have the standalone Virtual Y site. If you are using Virtual Y as an extension of your association's OpenY site, you might not see this menu here just yet. We're going to pop on over to the content section, and we're going to give you a quick little tour of what's available back over here. In the content section, you will see a list of all the content that's currently on your site. And you will have the ability to search for content using this title field. You can search for it by type, which we'll get into in just a second, by published status, and by language. You can also sort it. If I want this to be showing me what's alphabetically first, I can click that and it will show me what is alphabetically first. Out of the gate, you will see the most recent content first, and then you can filter and sort as you need. On each one of these pieces of content, you'll have a little button over here that says Edit, and when you click on the Edit button, it will take you to a page which will allow you to edit that content. If I click back here, and I see that button again, there's this little drop down over here, which gives me the option to delete the content as well. If you have an OpenY site, you may also see the options to clone or copy a piece of content, and also the ability to look at a content's revisions. Up here, you'll notice a bunch of different tabs. Right here under the Scheduled tab, you will see all of the content that hasn't published yet, but that is up and coming. And right now, we don't have anything scheduled, but if I did schedule something, it would appear in this menu. Next over here is the Event Series. This is where you can see the master recurring version of all of your live streams and virtual meetings. So if you created something to occur every day, every week, every month, it would show up in this tab as well as in the main content tab. There is also the event instances. So if you need to edit an individual instance of a class, say if your Thursday morning yoga class has been canceled, you can find that in this menu and edit it using that same Edit tab down here. This is pretty consistent across all of these tabs. Right over here, we're not going to pay much attention to the alerts, rearrange files, or media, but we will look over at the media browser. This is where all of your different photos and videos are going to be stored. We don't have a ton of photos or videos in here, but if we had this all set up and populated with a bunch of great Y content, it would all appear in this area on the right hand. And then if we had all of our folders set up, it would appear in the left hand over here.